Good morning, beautiful people. And I will never get nobody name up. They was like, they was like, is that a wig? What was that? I said, I don't know. I don't do hair. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say the other women that was in there. Some that at the merriment, they was laughing at the gym with me this morning. They said, we know you gonna put them hairstyle. I said, I am. So I know, because we got 130. I said I am. I'm going to put it up there. Now, one downvote is Liddell or Kansas. I'm not messing with you.
Rocket, cold.
But look who they said that was Crockett. We got Stephen A. Smith attacking her now. Jasmine Crockett.
He's been attacking our whole nationality, so it ain't nothing new with him. He's the fastest race. He all that. He let you know who he is. He ain't holding him up.
But he black. No, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. You ain't see how they said to us, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I mean, listen, hey, some laugh with you, some laugh at you. They laughed at me plenty of times. I'm laughing too, shit. But, hey, it is what it is. But, boy, we was rolling. They was like, you gonna put them pictures up? I said, I am. She the one brought up content. She said, are they trying to use stuff for content? I said, well, she gave it to me. This is what I wanted to say. I was watching one guy. I was looking for his video, and he was talking about like in Chicago when they raided the hotel. And I get both sides, not the hotel, the apartment complex. But and as he was breaking it down, and it was like what they doing is what they not telling people is, and it's bad on both sides. But these was the ones that the Democrats had, and when they took them to Martha's Vineyard and everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't. I just can't fathom that, right? Like, I'm still stuck on, you touch my kids, I'm touching you. It's that serious. And the fact that he's just letting this man skate by, but a dude who does something peaceful, that rallies the community to do something peaceful, right? How often do we see people today get groups of people together, rile them up, and go set them loose? Jed gathered a group of people, got them focused, and did something productive, and he's the fucking monster? This is some bull.
Yellow family, good morning to you beautiful people. As you can see, Spacely810 tapped in, and I'm feeling it today, but I'm gonna show up for y'all, but good morning. Thanks everybody who also gave out the birthday wishes. I wish I could have brought it in a little better, but hey, I made it in here. I crawled in the 50. Well, good morning to Hassan Pinchback, Concrete Jungle, the lovely Terry Nixon, the lovely Mama Quill, Georgia Boy, top of the morning to you. The lovely Sharon in the building. What's up, good brother Andre Holland, First Lady Ashley Gaddis, Demetria Brown, good morning. What's up, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis? Oh, man, you good, Trev, man. You know you good. You good. I came on in. I had some appointments to go to anyway, so it's all good. But your boy crawled in the 50. And I mean literally crawled into it. Was good morning, Miss Gladys. I ain't going nowhere. How you doing? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Bonnie Vanner. How you do some jump? I wish I would do some jumping jacks. I'm already family. Let me tell y'all something. I literally should have been in the hospital on my birthday, but I didn't. I went to yesterday morning. I went yesterday because when I tell y'all my back is like out, it has left. It stayed in the 40s. I don't know who back it gave me coming in the 50, but I'm telling your boy coming in on injured reserve. Not even gonna lie to y'all. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling y'all, family. All I did was heating pad, pillow between my knees. Even with me, but Winter's done telling me, come on, because I did say I was gonna come, but family, that even sitting in that seat, and I think we might have been there 30 minutes. If it was 30 minutes, I damn near died. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was at I was in emergency at 9 something yesterday morning. Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis, what it do, good brother. Denise Cousins, thank you for tapping in. Your boy was on injured reserve. Knee is listen, I'm limping, my knee out. I'm telling you, I ain't never felt no pain like this where like, hey, I've been coming in, as they say, I feel like Isaiah Thomas when he played on his broke ankle. That's how I feel like I played. I played on a bad back. Ah, Miss Gladys, I don't even want to know. I'm telling you right now. When I got up yesterday, Salty Chef, what it do, good brother? I've been saying, hey, thank you, brother, thank you. I hope it do heal up because this thing here, you talk about in trouble. Like, listen, I'm going to see my doctor right soon as I leave here. That's why I came on. I debated. I was like, I said, let me just go on and get on here. Hey, thanks. But when I tell you the back is a serious thing to have, but I'm here. Marcia A. Tarver, thank you for tapping in. What's up, Tony Terry? Oh, my back gave out, my back. So I've been having little back issues. So I ended up going to emergency yesterday. Going there only to find out it's pulled muscle in my sciatica. So, but so you know how it was. I was like, listen, Miss Beverly Biggs Levy, how you doing, beloved? Listen, I left, but I'm gonna tell you this to y'all. When I left the hospital, I went right to her house and got my German chocolate cake. This lovely lady right here, Miss Beverly Biggs Levy. I went soon as I left there. I made it there to go pick up my and I went and picked up my banana pudding. I had a German chocolate cake and a banana pudding. I couldn't get them on my birthday because I was really, like I said, I was stressed out. I was laid out on the couch, heating pad, pillow between my knees. That's how I've been really for like the last 2 weeks. Yeah, thank you. Listen. Hey, Marcia A. Tarbert, when I tell you that thing there it's been doing this thing for like the last 2 weeks. God be with me. I'm telling you, like yesterday was all I could take. Yesterday was it. Like I said, I just didn't want to be in the hospital on my birthday, so I went yesterday morning. I fought it, but I was like, Lord, when I tell you, good morning, the lovely Deborah Luna's in the building. Thank you for tapping in. Georgia boy, you talking about, man, I ain't been getting no sleep. And I'm telling you, Lord, I don't wish that on nobody. I've been doing all that, Denise. Let me tell you what I've been doing. If you think I've been doing all bending it, stretching it out, all that stuff, ain't none of that. I think I'm supposed to be doing aqua therapy now. But Lord, 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 when I tell you that thing there, if y'all really see me, man, I'm up here limping on everything. I'm dragging this leg right now. That's how bad it is. But I've been, we got to give y'all the news. So we're going to give y'all the news. I know y'all been seeing what's been going on. Y'all going to have to help me today because honestly, family, I've been out of commission. For sure. I would. That's why I came and did it because I got to go to the I am. That's why I'm doing this. I'm like, as soon as I do this, I got an appointment I got to go to. I just ain't want to just be, hey, in this cold weather ain't making no better. When I tell y'all, your boy hamstring to the kneecap. And now let me tell you, just sitting here, like I have been wearing my back brace. I just wasn't saying that. I was having my back brace on to do some of the shows. I'm talking about this thing is, but the only thing that tripped me out when the doctor was like yesterday when I was at the early, he was like, it can last a week or it can go, it can go up to 6 months. You should have seen my face expression because I've been battling with this for 2 weeks. And I've been, trying to push through it. But yesterday, like it took its toll. I'm telling you. Hey, facts. Hey, Georgia boy, listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, standing up, sitting down. Nah, Yogi, I was jammed up. I've been battling this for like 2 weeks. I just wasn't saying nothing. I just finally gave in yesterday. Like I said, I woke up and was like, I was like, I'm on my way to the hospital. The day of my birthday, I was like, I'm going. I'm like, nah, I'm going. I'm on my way there. My cousin was like, nah, man, come on. We finna get out. I'm like, cuz I'm hurting. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I would have loved, but this one, I crawled in at 50. Lord be with me. You talking about crawled into it. I felt like this was the end. I ain't never felt nothing like this when you walk and can't even stand because your whole knee, like I didn't, it's like I didn't busted up my ACL or something. Kobe Fatty, thank you for tapping in. But family, what's been going on? I've been seeing a lot of stuff in these YouTube streets. Yeah, I crawled into it. Yeah, I pray it do because this right here, I've been on, like I'm saying, I've been in like serious pain. Felicia Martinez, thank you for tapping in. Oh, Otis is old. Otis came on this thing for the last 2 weeks. I've been on injured reserve, but it finally got the best of me yesterday. But it really was hurting the last Monday I was on it. Hey, they say it said it can get there. Cause right now it's just like it's at the knee. And you know I'm talking about. When I tell y'all I had to have a patch on my, they gave me some patches when I left the hospital. I had a patch on my knee, patch on my back. But I made to go get them sweets, and I ain't touched nothing yet because I've been in straight pain. Hey, listen, I'm gonna need it. But what's up, T in the building? Shooting the shit, T. What it do? What it do? I know how. Can you check out that? But you know what? You know what, Deborah? I'm gonna get on it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't looked at nothing. I'm gonna tell you that's how much. Hey, you sure can. That's how I crawled into this thing. My cousin told me, say, cuz, go get a blood test, man. Get your real age. You're not 50. You older than that. He said, I didn't turn 50 before. I came in on this thing on injured reserve. Yeah, facts. Like I ain't healing quick. I can tell you that. I lost my healing powers. Hey, Kobe, I'm telling you, I feel like I lost my healing powers. Let me tell you, thank you for that. I pray it do get over with. I've been my kids was like that. You just in the house, I'm in here. Yeah. Good looking out, Trey. I'm talking about I ain't did nothing. I just been sitting in. Let me be honest with you. I've been like trying to I've been pushing through though. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it was I had that Deborah, I pass out. I'll just be like, take me. Just take me and get it over with. Kidney stone, just take me and get it over with. Man, that thing ain't worth about nothing. Let me tell you something. That little shot they give you too when you go there. Tasha Lynn, good morning, beloved. That shot lasted probably about 3 hours. I was back in pain. Loving me, good morning. I'm gonna need all the loving. You prayer warriors, pray off my knee. When I tell y'all I'm dragging this thing, like I'm talking about every step I took. Hey, how you know, Mark? How you know they get when they gave me my papers, it had stretching on there. I was like, facts. Hey, Hey, Mark, you know that's exactly what they did. Believe me, usually I would have been, I usually get stressed, but this time I don't. Like I said, this one, this hit different. No trouble would it do. No trouble. I came in here crawling through 50 this time, beloved. Let me tell y'all, I ended up in the emergency room yesterday. That's what they told me. Hey, for sure, Yogi Michael B would it do. No, I came in. Like I said, I should have went Saturday. But like I said, Wanda Smith, good morning. I just ain't want to be in there on my birthday. To be honest with you. Lorna, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. And Michael B. I just ain't want to be in there. When I showed up yesterday, they was like, oh my goodness. They're like, it's your birthday. They're like, happy belated. I'm like, nah. They was like, wow, you ain't expect to be here, did you? I said, I sure didn't. Yeah, I sure did want to call a concerned pastor and see that they really had a number to the man upstairs. All that lying they've been doing. I really want to know who got the number to him. But the lovely Luana Terry, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. But believe it, family, I'm going to probably do something later, especially when this thing heal up. I'm going to get back out. I don't know who birthday I'm going to get out with, but I'm going to party with y'all like it's mine. I ain't going. I done had all that. Listen, I've been working for the last 2 weeks. I know that's how they let me know. I told you, Mark. My cousin told me go get my blood tested. He said we want to know how really old you is. The way I came in, hey, but you know what? They'll probably jump me, Debbie. One good morning to you anyway. Half of the Wonder Twins in the building. They will probably jump me. I'm gonna leave these people alone. I've been talking so much cash junk about these people and been injured. Hey, you know what I'm getting out. This, like I'm telling you, I'm getting. It's just this one. I came in like just injured. What's up, Miss Eunice? Thank you for tapping in. Blind intelligence. Thank you, good bro. Hey, listen, I'm here. That's all I can tell y'all. I'm here. Thank you, C Wiz. Oh yeah, I was jammed up. Oh, let me see who is. I'm getting sponsored by Harp. We got action from the lovely Felicia Martinez is in the building. She says Mickey's roll call is sponsored by Governor Westmore, the only black U.S. governor and National Association of Governors, for his response to 47 for being uninvited to the associated no governor should attend. Voting matters. Facts. I mean, but is they really gonna do something? Let's be serious. I'm glad y'all brought that up, family. Cause I looked at it because I've been seeing who all been catching hell. If y'all hip to what is his name? I'll be Dr. Boyce Watkins. They've been calling him. He he done got called everything but the child of God. Cause he was like he just brushed it off. Who part was it? And you know what? And it's your birthday, Marcia A. Tarver. Happy birthday to Marcia. Let me not forget. Happy birthday. Well, I was looking at it and I was like, and I know people trying to say he didn't make the video, but to me, and like I told y'all, and good morning, Michelle Smith and her husband. Thank you for tapping in. And we call Michelle Smith, you heard Ann, aka Ann. But do we really expect some posts to be different? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Even doing the symbolic, 'cause just think about it. Look how Liddell made up. Dennis got him railroaded. Oh, well, happy early birthday, beloved. I'm gonna be on tomorrow anyway to wish you a happy birthday. My granny birthday is February 10th too. Oh, my bad. Correction. That's why I got number. Shout outs to Felicia. See, even when we make mistakes, we correct them. That's how you do it in real time. Correction. Westmore is the vice chair for the National Association of Governors. How does the vice chair get uninvited? Make that make sense. That lets you know how people really feel about him. What up, Jeff Johnson? Thank you for tapping in. And the lovely Carolyn Hendricks is in the building. How you doing? And the lovely Irma Shaw's in the building. But I'm happy to be here. Let me be honest with you. I mean, even though I crawled into this thing, I wouldn't have it no other way. I wouldn't have it no other way. I'm going to crawl into this joker. I do not care. Have it no other way. But I just, in my humble opinion, I just see it as this is where we at with it right now. You know, I see a lot of people trying to defend it. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I still think it's a distraction. Yeah, it's council today too, family. It's council today. I do feel like with everything that's basically, to me, it's a distraction. Because look at the Epstein files. We're not saying nothing about the Epstein files. I get it. Oh, we're gonna get to that too. I mean, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you, family. See, but this is where stuff didn't got so. Listen, we didn't got America, boy. When they say the boiling pot, it is boiling. We at 187. Cause and if I'm not mistaken, ain't Puerto Rico part of the United States? I get what you're saying, Winters. I get it because I seen a lot of people saying it was the worst halftime show you can see. I see people mad at Jay-Z. They saying, but listen, I, I'm just saying, I get it, but this is where we at. You know what I'm saying? This is where we at. This is where we at right now. You got to think it's different. It's different nationalities that make up America now, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, fires when they marketing, they doing global marketing now. This ain't no just marketing in the United States. They this thing is global. You know what I'm saying? You starting to see, different nationalities want to be recognized in this thing. I mean, it is what it is. This is why they call it a melting pot. But I do believe I'm not. But see, that's when and this is where with us family. See, all we gonna know is English, so we got to play by the rules. We got to speak English, and I get it on some of them because, like right now, did none of us understand what the song was saying, but it was in his native tongue. So I mean, it was just think if we wouldn't stripped of our language and we had the language that we came for. Hey, concrete, I get it, but I'm just saying, but this is what you saying when they say the Americans was mad. Because they was it in Spanish? They was, representing Puerto Rico, but ain't Puerto Rico part of the United States? And I get it. I get it, like I say. So look, say that they have a month to celebrate Latin America. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I would love to learn Spanish. But I just look at it like this. Common sense, what it do? Morning, cuz Bad Bunny. I mean, listen, it ain't. See, you gotta look at who really mad about it. I just look at it like, listen, I get it. We in Black History Month, but listen, it's corporate history right now. Even Black History Month been took. So it is what it is. Yeah, yeah, they forced like us. I mean, listen, it was. Did you know, new one? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Did you know the TPUSA had they own and they had over 5 million turn into it? They halftime Super Bowl show. if you want, I saw a lot of people mad, but I was injured, so I didn't get to see it. I just watched, this morning when I'm up looking at the clips of it. I just say I'm on Facebook and I see everybody. Erica Gaddis, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. I see everybody mad, but it's like it's no different with the Essence Festival. Just think about how they did the Essence Festival. They took a lot of, let's just be honest, I know people don't want to hear, but I just gotta go and speak the truth. Good morning to lovely Sherry Allen in the building. Down there, Meredith in the building. Thank y'all for tapping in. They made it Afrocentric. They took a lot of the, as people would say, the FBAs out of there. So what they thought was gonna happen. I get it. Everybody, they want to do theirs, but I'm just saying this what it is. Hey, hey, that's who really mad about it. I'm just saying they mad, but I get it. I'm just saying with us, good morning, Eric. With us, we just gonna be, because we speak English. That's our language. That's all we know. That's all we know. I knew, and that's what I was saying. They did. They took the FBAs out of the Essence Festival. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. But this, I get it. KD in the building. Good morning, beloved. I get it. I get it. They took them out. I understand what they did. You know, but you got to look. It's the same. It's the same people that's pissed off in Minnesota, and that's basically what it is. But like I said, only thing I wish they would have did it in English where I could have understood it. In my humble opinion, that's just me. But look, we have to understand, and we have a Puerto Rican, what would I say, a Latin community. So you got to understand that. Like we got our FBAs, you know what I'm saying? America got different. It's just different. What's the name? That's all it is. Nah, I ain't mad about English. Yeah, that's the language. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This all we know. See, a lot of the people who came, they didn't come being forced. They was able to keep their language. We we listen, when we got here, it was one way, get with the program. And that's all it was. Oh, for sure. Thank you, the Way of Jesus Christ live stream. What's up, B Marie? Thank you for tapping in. It said good morning. New Apple AirPods are supposed to be. What about you know what? But they had to do it for the TVs too. Yeah, listen, I'm not mad. Listen, I get it. Everybody, they got the right to pick how they want to celebrate it. I get it. It just, you know what I'm saying? I just see the underlay for the overplay. Hey, listen, hey Wig, you hit it on the nose. That's what I'm saying. They global. This a global thing. You know what I'm saying? English is a Western thing. When you looking at globally, why you look at the boxing game? Well, you see, Jay-Z is in a lot of problems right now. Because they talking about giving you see they're already playing games over there over in Europe already. See, it hit a little different. You got to think. They soccer fit like what they call football, like they playing soccer. Man, they be having down there hundreds of thousands in the stadium to come see them play. That's big money. When you looking at here, it's only a few stadiums that's holding 100,000, and you can sell out. That's big business. That's why they having games in Mexico City and in Mexico. You seeing games played in London. Gaddis Line and Karen Landscaping. Thank you for tapping in, Lorna. You one of the top. I'm trying to tell you. I'm still trying to figure out this broken English I'm speaking. I'm making it do what it do, though. I'm not gonna lie. And that's hey, Mama Quill, you hit it on the nose. Perhaps we didn't understand it because it wasn't for us. Facts. That's just like when good morning, the lovely Maria Carter. Thank you, Cuzzo, for tapping in. Sandra Nichols Martin, thank you for tapping in, beloved. That's how I looked at it. It wasn't for us. That's like a lot of people when Kendrick Lamar did his, it wasn't for everybody. It was for us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when we go look at stuff, we look, because this thing about they've been trying to be done with stuff that we didn't created. I'm just saying they tried to bring in they tried to bring in the reggaeton. That's not, don't get me wrong. Yeah, when you go to Jamaica, they got their own type of music, but primarily here, We dictating the music game in America, probably all over the world, because a lot of people is taking what we done. We not really getting off into like don't get me wrong, some of the stuff we be feeling, but we not getting off into reggaeton. We not, you know what I'm saying? We not that even that some of the Afro Central beat stuff they doing. We gonna put our spin on it. I'm not knocking for everybody else to get there. Yeah, he peeked right over that hill and took the paycheck. Good brother. He peeked over and seen what it. Just go look at it when they've been. He's trying to go. What's up, Nikki? So tricky. Thank you, beloved, for tapping in. And that's sexy chocolate. If y'all don't know, I mean, in my humble opinion, he just because look, he catching hell. Jay-Z finna be another one of them who go down. I was looking at where he signed the young fella from out the Bay Area, La Russell. Um, he sent La Russell. He just signed the Rock Nation, but I'm telling you, he just signed to Rock Nation, but he was independent, and I'm seeing how people like. Make sure I did this right. Yeah, I got it. And you know, just look at Brooklyn when they did how they used him when they did like what happened in Flint with the St. John's area when they brought the Brooklyn Nets with New Jersey Nets brought them to Brooklyn. Look how they cleared all that space and replaced people. Thank you, Pop Gaddis. Thank you for tapping in too. I mean, when you looking at facts, what Unc say? Let me see what Unc said. I must have missed some with Carl. Good morning, bumpers. Okay, see, I got you, Unc. Let me see. Good. No, I'm just saying when you look at it, bet not one complaining when Andrea signed six in Italian. Listen, hey, they, hey man, they can't no games. What it do? Thanks for tapping in, RJ Cat. It's going down. You know they finna be. They listen. They Big Mama got us. Thank you for tapping in, Chris Moultrie. Thank you for tapping in. No, I'm telling you, they was mad about that. And thank you, Big Mama Gaddis. No, they was mad watching the movements. They are actively working to they finna take Jay-Z down. Oh, you gotta go back. Listen, if you go back and look at how old Foxy Brown them was, if you go look how old Lil Kim them was, this ain't nothing new. Hey, but Jaja boy, he didn't understand that. I was watching, but he signed. He was having a success in his own backyard, created his own lane, but sometimes but see, the machine to send somebody that we used to, like a Jay-Z. When they send him, just think about it. Jay-Z talked about, even when he go off on his friend DeHaven, said calling him a snitch. He working with that lady Desiree. And then she snitched on some brothers that was getting money. I'm just saying allegedly. But hey, OG Wig, that's how you make your money. Really overseas, you got to think that's where the money is at. That's how you saw what was his name back in the day? Remember Chess Records? Go look at that. When all Muddy Waters left the United States and went overseas and started getting his money. Go look how they do it. Thank you, Blakey Gaddis. Thank you for tapping in. And that's what it is. It's just like I feel you, Concrete said. I can't follow behind these grifters. They are deceiving the people and causing division amongst us. That's why I love Brother Ellie here encourages us to read books to gain knowledge yourself. That's what you have to do. But see, they know. Listen, family, they know when they're getting these boys and young ladies, when they getting them out of these neighborhoods, they know 9 times out of 10 we coming from a poor and impoverished area. Oh, they showed did. I seen that on the what's the name, but you know we got to play Duke 2 coming up. Go Blue, you heard. You got to understand when you seeing how this stuff going. They sent Jay-Z to go over there to probably get La Russell, and he was sitting up, didn't understand and staying independent. Because once you in the, but you only can go so far. They only gonna let you go so far. You're gonna have to come to them. You're gonna have to come to them because you don't own no stores. You don't own. Just look at all the stuff is already set up. Like my uncle used to tell me, he used to be like, if I have 400 years to play chess and I allow you to play it, you don't think I know all the moves that you're gonna try because I set the game up. We really getting late to this. Go back and look at what's my man Sam Cooke. They said he was trying to be independent. He had his own. And you start hearing like some of the stuff that people was going on, even with Billie Holiday. Go with Charlie Bird, the blues player. He was on heroin. Go look at Dizzy Gillespie, how his manager made more money. Even when you go look at Frankie Lyman, when you look at the manager, how he said, he was on drugs. Yeah, but y'all knew he was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knew he was on drugs. They know that it was an artist, even with Whitney Houston. They didn't know she was on when they get these artists. But how can I control you? I gotta find some way because at the end of the day, we don't own none of these venues where you want to go to. Who own the arenas? Who own the majority of the clubs? All these places you want to go perform is already owned by somebody else, and you're gonna have to go to them. That's why I feel like Russell, he already had created his lane, but he probably wanted to go bigger. He probably wanted to be seen over here. And not understanding he probably could have got there down the road. I mean, but they will block you. Look at Dame Dash. They said how he got blocked. If you go back, go watch Choke No Joke. I'll be watching different podcasters, but he was part of that. Go watch how Harvey Weinstein, like how Jay-Z Long, they've been cool with these people and how they got introduced and how people can block you out. But it be our own who would do it. We'll blackball our own person and be all going with it. Just look at the R. Kelly situation and Bill Cosby. When nobody saying that about Harvey Weinstein. They ain't do no surviving Harvey. Just look at even with the brother 50 Cent, how he going at Diddy. Then when Tyler Perry says something, he went at Tyler Perry. Then when you see Jay-Z, now he talking about he gonna do one on Jay-Z. He ain't going at none of the whites like that. Let's be honest, because he even got his nigga wake up call. If we gonna be real, he know what it is. He even know he don't own them documentaries that they did. They just used his name. And that's all he did. Thank you, good. Thank you, Reginald. Thank you, beloved. Yeah, they don't understand. He didn't use his name. That's what, they just used his name on it. Oh, because it's 50 Cent. They know marketing. We don't even, no problem, Blakey got it. We don't know. Yeah, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But see, we keep acting like this is like, and it's still happening. That game ain't changed. It's the same game from they've been using on us. Why you think when they said Suge Knight, Jay Prince, what was it? Supposed to be Rockefeller, when they was supposed to create their own distribution. And go look what Pac was talking about. He was talking about healthcare for the rappers. They don't make no sense. All these billions of dollars you've been generated for these companies. But they be good and you be gone. And people still, Pac music still playing to this day. Hell, Frankie Lyman movies be in certain movies. What's up, Buddha Nick? Thank you for tapping in. Good brother. Yeah, Alan, how you doing? Thank you for tapping in. To take down a nation of people. Fact, that's what I'm saying. People overlooking them little Epstein files. And allegedly, look who was Epstein working for. We seeing right now that and the quote was they didn't want to take down, as today it's supposed to be, they're supposed to get to see the Epstein unredacted stuff. You see how they doing over in London? They own their prime minister's ass with the quickness. You know what the United States doing? Thumbing around. But you got to be honest. The Democrats and the Republicans, you're not going to get a full body that's going to come at the president, because you got to be honest. They will be exposing some of their friends. They don't want to tear down their system because they like how it's going. To me, this is where the President Trump, he went so left with it. No different than the man we seeing right up the street from where I'm at, the mayor. He didn't went so far. Even I'll give you a little glimpse of it. The councilman in the first ward. He didn't went so haywire with it. Not only did he, this peep gang, not only you can they can prove allegedly that he didn't stay in the first ward in the house allegedly where he was at. Just to show you how the system is. Good morning, Miss Tia. Then be on teller. And I know this got to be going against the charter. Was in the sixth ward since July to what, earlier this year. So he was governing the first ward from the sixth ward, but allegedly from out of Mount Morris. I'm just saying. Facts, Blakey Gaddis, when they decided to try COINTEL, the distributions, to control the COINTEL, facts are blind and tell. When they tried to decide to control the distribution, those producers got dismantled. They don't want blacks to control that part of the facts. A new one, facts. Just as many Democrats as they are Republicans in the Epstein files, facts. And that's what it is. And they don't want to admit that aspect of it. That's why the Democrats ain't gonna tear this thing up. They're gonna be like, this how we've been rolling. Okay, we might got a few little, we need to tighten this up for people won't know. But going back to Leon, just for him to be over in the sixth and all this come out, now he can run for a new house in the third ward because that's owned by Maine Institute. Then anybody catch, we're gonna get to Juante's shit last night because he was making some sense. Hard to believe, but he was on it. You know what I'm saying? Now he able to run in a new spot. And then you got 21 and jumped in this and did the same thing because you know why? He's seeing the other ones. And one thing 21, then anybody can study this. Oh, if they can do it, I can do it. Because if they gonna tell on me, they're gonna have to tell on everybody. And that's playing, and that's sitting there playing the system, but ain't nothing happened. I'm just saying, come out like it's nothing new down there running for a new war. Cool. Ain't nothing wrong. That's what I'm saying. The Democrats ain't finna. Why you think they ain't hollering about this? Let me see what the Wickster said. Anybody ever wonder how the Mount Foundation stayed super wealthy? Mr. Mount money been gone. So how are they super wealthy in 2026? You can't spend billions like that, brother. You can't. You gotta think. They've been, Flint is just one of their trap spots. All rich people got, let me quit playing. Flint, listen, Wig, if they pulled out, Flint would be a desolate town. People wouldn't have no jobs. Who you think employing the people? You think long money is, listen, they got spots probably all over, even in other countries. It's money. They set this system up. Just think about it. That's why when we be seeing people be like, how you gonna go at them? When you see your mayor, when he overspeak and have to apologize, just think about it. They made the mayor let you know he ain't shit to them and probably wrote his speech. I'm going to get to that too, new one. We finna get to this black leadership here. We're going to get to that. I'm seeing Mo Boule. Look who been doing. I already know, Zachary. You already been doing your sugar. I mean, your history. I already know you know. But let me see right here. He played. Right. No, he not scared. But you know what's sad? When they say call that the black leadership. Because I seen on one, and it kind of threw me back a little far back. I was like, damn, man, I don't want to say nothing. When I seen the Ben Harbor mayor, when I seen it, I'm like, damn, he don't, like, is nobody down there telling him that the people still suffering up this way? Like, can you be that blind to what's going on? Like, I don't get it, but that's part of, and I hate, I got nothing but respect for my nation, but I don't, I don't know if like that there is something totally different. Something totally different. Something totally different. The truth be told, Blake Gladys, they'd knock us off if they did. What's up, the Williams Corporation? Thank you for tapping in. Let me see what happened. The Neely is so far the system rear end. When the system shorten the rope on Neely, he going to fall hard. Facts. Lovely Teresa in the building with it in the building. How you doing, beloved? Man, listen, I'm just going through this. Let me see what part. Let me see what Denise said. Part of the money from all Genesee County parks, Crossroad, go all back into the Mott Foundation. Wow. Mickey, did you hear 21 running for third ward again? Facts, but I heard the house that he's running from allegedly is back in the second ward. So he'll be running in the second ward. And that's what I'm saying. It's, and that right there is showing you 21 really showed the mockery. It ain't like people didn't know the clerk office already been allegedly been terrible, but it just showed you like they ain't doing their job. Oh, they gonna get that water crisis gone. A new one. That's a fact. They gonna get that handled. Cause just think about it. You had he took his live down. Oh my God, y'all want me going there? Once was talked it. He talked it. He said, "Listen, he wasn't getting this seat took. I'm gonna just sum it up for you. He was on that residency fraud stuff. I'm gonna tell you, he called out what's the good brother name, Jerron that's running. Cause I caught like toward the end of it. Then he ended up muted it, and you know what I'm saying. But he called out, said that brother didn't stay where he stayed at. Said he worked for the Mott Foundation. He said he was not with Neely. He said he got video footage with a good brother that's running for the third ward to say he live in Grand Blanc and threw Chris Swanson in there and said, Swanson, you was on a video and you trying to run for governor. You need the black vote. I caught that he said. I said, wow. He said he not going to let them play him. He don't want no money from none of y'all. He got his own money. He going to pay for his own campaign. He not bought and paid for. I'm just summing it up. He was like, they need to stop this about people not living where they say they live at. And he don't smoke weed or don't do nothing. Reason he in good shape, he take vitamins and work out. That's what Montez said last night. That's what he said. Now, but he did say he's accusing now. It was a lot of accusations was throughout there last night saying who worked for who live here. So that fifth ward gonna be on fire. I thought it was the first ward. I want to take it back. No, baby. Fifth ward gonna be on fire. Shout out to Montez for already throwing the first. He Montez went right Hiroshima, Nagasaki. He dropped a bomb, baby. He wasn't even playing around. He said he not going through. He got his own money. He taking people to court if you running in that fifth ward and you don't stay in there. He said he wasn't going for it, but allegedly, he said the brother that owned the poker bowl, he stayed in Grand Blanc, said he got video footage with Swanson on there. This is what Montez said. I'm just telling you what Montez said last night. I saw that, and I said I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, he said, I'm like, so, like I said, they throwing out this residency thing, but I feel him. He said I'm not going to go. Yeah, it's rough. Flint needs experience. I'm telling you, do Montez know that edibles is drugs yet? Wig, he said he don't do it. I'm just, I don't know if he was responding to the show one day we was talking. You know what I'm saying? But he threw some allegations out there yesterday. I was like, but he took it down. Hot damn, Montez. If you watching Montez, how you gonna take it down? How you gonna take it down? How you gonna take it down? But like I said, I kind of was kind of threw off when I did see the good brother down here, the Benton Harbor Mayor Marcus Muhammad, when he was like, basically, I looked at it, he was like, let me see if I can find it. And I'm like, you need to come talk to the people in Flint before you go do that. And this is where I get lost at with this Black Leadership Forum. Is it really a Black Leadership Forum, or is it really this blacks that's getting together that's all in the same crew? Is this a more, because I talk about the Timu Boule here, is this a bigger team? Is this a bigger Timu Boule? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure it out. Now, that kind of did take me by surprise. And don't get me wrong, I get it. People that was there, but it's impossible. I'm telling you, it's impossible. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get it how he and I'm not saying, look, them down there. I'm gonna say all the black leadership down there. If y'all think this water is fixed, y'all are on drugs. Allegedly. I know y'all like to sue people. Allegedly. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You cannot get me to believe now when I'm looking for this. Why I can't find it? Because I want y'all to see it. I don't want y'all just to say I don't get it. I don't get it. Like they did, and I mean it was like I get it. It was probably a good thing y'all came together, but far as you saying this, I wouldn't look. I'm gonna say that the Benton Harbor mayor, brother. I don't think you can't. You know, you might like the mayor here because I gotta like find some other stuff. I saw other people been going at him, saying how he squandered the money. Now this ain't blacks just going at him. I gotta let me see who group was that in. I gotta find it. It was in one of these groups. I gotta find it because I'm telling you, I gotta find it because they was going in on the mayor, and I was like, damn, they just ain't us who mad. And I was like, but I couldn't believe it. They said the Black Leadership Forum. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. Oh, here it go. Hot damn. Here it go. Here it go. Oh crap. Yeah, here it go. This ain't the right one though, cause I'm looking at this. I don't want to steal your stuff from me. This old one, yeah. But it's down right. Why I can't find it right now? They don't never have it. I think he might have got wind because the way the people was going in on him, it was terrible. It was terrible. I'm trying to find it. It was talking about that Black Leadership Forum. And it had the mayor probably told him take it down, man, because he was looking bad. Let me see. Damn. Oh, yeah, TPUSA is mad about that. They got a lot of people mad too. 'Cause I'm seeing people like Foundational Black Americans. There's something going on here. The religious ones as Christians saying they couldn't understand it. It wasn't meant for you. That's all I can say. I cannot find this thing right here. And trying to recreate what that lady did was terrible. What Whitney Houston did, don't do that no more. Don't recreate that. That girl, she wasn't dressed like Whitney Houston. And I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. Why can't I find that? What's the name right there? I can't find it right there. This is terrible. Hey, I gotta put this up. I gotta put this up. Y'all about to get in trouble. Let me put this up right here. Let me put this up right here. This is funny right here. I gotta put this up right here. I gotta put this up right here. Y'all see this? This from Le'Veon Bell, a former Michigan State running back, played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Said, being mad at Bad Bunny for singing in Spanish while eating chips, salsa, guac, and drinking tequila is wild. Is they coming back? They shooting. Listen, he said, "Hey, eating tequila, drinking tequila is wild. That is terrible. That is terrible. Let me see. Blacks in America can't do Caucasian crime and expect the same results, whether it's political, the music, movie industry, the results and outcome will not be the same facts. Let me see this. Did the leadership forum put out an agenda? Any attempt? I mean, actionables. What they meeting for? What were the pastors sitting in front of Rivet and didn't come out with any money? Stop playing. They was coming for. Good morning, Lenita Murray. Thank you for tapping in. No, they was running. They down there cutting deals for them. That's why I think a lot of time they be getting mad. You know what I'm saying? They be getting mad when I get these emails and stuff. No, they be that they ain't do no deals for them. Look at who the pastors were. Some of them was some of part of the unconcerned pastors. I don't think they miss a time to get some money. But that's politics though, family. We got to be honest. That's how they want to vet the people that's coming in, saying who gonna float their program. And ain't that we gonna get with your program, you gonna get with our program. This mayor wasn't in there for no apparent reason. He know what he doing. And if they do, let's just say allegedly Gretchen Whitmer try to run for president. She shouldn't get nobody vote. It's from the city of Flint, let alone in Michigan. But it's something she did do right by. You see, Benton Harbor got their pipes did. We just ain't get ours done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if they experience, if they go, how long would they been dealing with bad water. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. But once again, family, it's not our fight to get in there. And y'all hit that like button too, family, for Otis. It's not our fight. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all again that it's not our fight. We don't need to fight all these fights. It's not our fight. And if people do forget that, I should let you know what's going on. Just look at the Epstein file. Let me see what Jasmine said. If anyone has questions with the Woodrow Stanley, you can contact. I don't think they was talking about yours, Jasmine. He was talking about when the pastors met with the governors, the pictures that got put out. I don't think they was talking about your form, beloved. And I'm gonna be, and I could be wrong, but I thought he was talking about because when he said, "What did they get?" No, I don't think I'm not trying to get money from. No, I don't think that. I don't think they was talking about you, beloved. They're talking about the pastors. But I'm gonna leave that fine. I know. Go blue. Oh no. Yeah, she won't get. No, I'm just saying if they do think that you can get dang, I didn't lost my train of thought. But back to Gretchen, if they do feel like allegedly she do get up in there, if she do come here, I mean, expect to vote some people in Flint. But then again, like I said, is it on her? The money came here. We elected the people we elected. I mean, listen, people elected. But I don't know. I can't even say. I can say this. Let me be honest. I can say this. Yeah, yeah. Like I'm. I can say this. If she do get elected, it's crazy. But I don't know if people really won. To be honest with you, as far as how that clerk office is. Like I said, we was told that a write-in would never win. That got busted up. You know what I'm saying? We seen how close the election was between good morning, Miss Kariza. We saw how close that oh, facts, Jasmine. I humbly was I was talking about the pastors because I was responding to but never mind that because it'd be sidetracking me, Y'all women be having me up on the press. It's been a part of the plans to Jennifer Graham. Facts. But just think about it when they put the emergency managers just in the black cities. That should have been that should have been a ring alarm. It should have been. It just should have been. Believe me, if Weaver was going with their program, she would have still been mayor. They wouldn't have let this go down how it went down. That's what I'm saying. When you go look at, but to me, 21 has exposed the clerk office. We looking at, even though Leon, now the other stuff, the councilman in the first ward, he exposed the court system and who the mayor getting help from. Now that did, and it did, but if you see what Lansing did, they threw it right back into Davina lap. But this is the game that they can play. This is the game that they can play. See, I get it. Davina might be a nice person, but politically, she bought that paper because she know. Listen, she know. Davina know what she doing. No, she know what she doing. Davina know. That's why, that's what I'm saying. Rich can play. 21 can play it because he's saying ain't nobody else. Allegedly, they not where they supposed to be at. I just told y'all the first ward was governed from Mount Morris allegedly. Because allegedly it was a lady already living in that house. I hate to bring up her record, but she couldn't be living in that house, and he couldn't been saying he living there, and he got custody of a kid. I'm just saying this is just what's been put out there. It's what the Councilwoman Tanya Burns laid out there. Then the lady ended up going. She made a post and said blase splee, but hey, it got overlooked. You get put on a teller. You in another ward, but you still govern. He's still governing the first ward, and allegedly ain't in the first ward. But that's neither here nor there. That slide. You get released. Now you can go to another one. Okay, cool. You can go over here and record. I'm just saying, just look at it. It's like he exposing the like all this stuff. Like they making an ass out the charter. Remember they was going at Eric May saying he wasn't living in the first ward. I'm just saying, just go look at it. It seemed like damn near every council they got a couple people who don't live where they say they live at, but it's never a big thing. It's never a big thing. That's why you can get a 21. Yeah, I do. I feel my body is. Let me tell you. Oh, you right on that, Mark. The 5 days they ain't couldn't carry his suitcase if you ask me. But that's how you seeing people sitting up here playing. That's why you can see Rich. 21. Let me get in here. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. So I'm just saying this is the games that's being played. And we know it take money. That's why you can see somebody like Brother Clack. Do you agree? Said, do I agree? Do I agree with what? Let me see. Oh, yeah, the unconcerned pastor. Man, listen, I'm unconcerned pastor. That's why they got the name, unconcerned. Y'all got to remember, family, these unconcerned pastors ain't get their name. They earned that name. They earned it. They didn't just get started calling that. Other people started picking up and realizing who they were. That these was more unconcerned pastors. They realized who they was. Hey, listen, but ain't nobody saying nothing about it though. We keep going for it. That's my thing. We keep going for it back and forth. We keep going for it back and forth. We're gonna let some new people get in. When you heard Art was telling them, brother, go on and resign. They have no respect for the law. They know ain't nothing gonna happen. That's just like, listen, when you got money, you can kind of tend, or you got money behind you and you got connections, you can tend that stuff will get pushed to the side. One thing this mayor know, he got to go ahead. He trying to make sure he spend that opera money, have it all allocated by 2026. He know this year got to be allocated. So I don't see nothing with like honestly, I don't see no changing until November. But he gonna try to push everything he need to get done now because he don't want to have to get back no money he should. To be honest with you, because you can't tell me with that not just as people hollering about the $1 billion that came through, cool, but that 94 went right into the Flint coffers. This is what people keep forgetting. That over $1 billion didn't go into the Flint coffers. Hey, Darnell, he running again. Mm. Now I feel you, Blake. Let me see. Blacks in power fail to forget the system give them a pass to commit violations of the law, then turn around later when they are done with you to charge you. History speaks facts. He gonna because he gonna do it. He know he not going. 21 know he not winning. 21 know he don't even live. 21 just showing you how crooked the system is here. They know, man, about this whole. That's why this thing is a tragedy, a travesty. Facts. The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. Doesn't this tell you that no matter what people do, the system of things will never change? I mean, until you have to change the system. The Bible show you that the system as all goes away. They eventually go. You didn't see. The Bible is really a history book if it's properly given to you right and you take out the spookism. You know, that's why when you die, you're gonna get no, why I gotta die to get my heaven? We still getting told the same stuff they told the slaves when you go. When you die, you're gonna get a match. Turn the other cheek. That's still being preached to right now. Why should they resign? They can vote to give money to their own facts. See, we actually trying to ask people who have a moral. If you go back and in this Black History Month, if you go back and look at it, that's why I think it's a travesty what's really going on when you seeing that what happened down to Benton Harbor. I get it, but you invited, I mean, the mayor, and then nobody call him the task. That's what we going at with it now. We see enough of that here. We see enough of people overlooking the mayor, what he not doing here. We see enough of that. You can go pull up articles and go. You can go and see on Facebook they just had it about him squandering. It ain't just blacks going in. Ain't done nothing. Ain't done nothing. But that's why it's just kind of messed up when you be seeing it. And it's like, wow. I'm not mad at nobody neither. Everybody supposed to love their heritage. I just want the other people to know the reason y'all able to celebrate y'all heritage. The reason y'all are able to celebrate it here because what? Who died for it? Who did? Who got hung for it? I'm trying to tell you. It's serious. I'm reading something right here too. I'm looking at this. I see Rap Reflections. It says breaking news. Breaking. 50 Cent just said what no one dared to say. And then he put his 50 million on the line. No punchlines, no satire, no applause. Cue. At a glittering black tie gala in Los Angeles room, overflowing with studio execs, tech billionaires, and A-list celebrities wrapped in a luxury. 50 Cent stepped on the stage to accept a lifetime humanitarian award. How these people be getting these humanitarian awards? I don't understand. What happened next stunned the room. Instead of jokes or flashy bravado, 50 Cent stood straight, scanned the audience, and spoke with calmly, unsettling honesty. We're sitting here dressed up, celebrating success. Wow, so many outside these walls are just trying to survive. The room went quiet. If you're lucky enough to have a platform people listen to, and you don't use it to lift someone else up, then you're making noise. No laughter, no polite clapping, just silence. Then he delivered the line that reportedly, you heard the key word reportedly, froze several executives in their seats. If you have more than you need, it doesn't really belong to you. It don't really belong to you alone. It means you're supposed to reach back and help someone else climb. This wasn't politics. This wasn't a performance. He just was trying to do something good. That's enough of that nonsense. That's enough nonsense. I'm just saying it's terrible. It's terrible. I was trying. Mike Tirico ain't done nothing. I'm just saying. There's some of the stuff that we going through, family. We got to do better. Like I say, once again, we got to do better. We got to do better. Good morning, Constance. Thank you for tapping in. Let me see what the lovely Michelle Mayer said. She said, "Remember, Governor Granholm committed the first $6 million for development of that area that is on the state park. The EP and land bank are more concerned with that than what happens in the neighborhood. They don't care about what's happening in the neighborhood." Yeah. When I started looking at it, I had to look at it. 50 Cent is, but he just going at Diddy like that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But see, that's what we're going through. We stuck in that stage right now. We really stuck in that stage. That's what I'm saying. The mayor, he was accepted. That's what I'm saying. Them people looking at 50 Cent like I say, man, some of the stuff we going through, family, is crazy. Is they distracting? Like, I get it. We spend it like, I know I ain't spent too much time, but we did spend time talking about what's his name? About President Trump, about how he talked about Michelle Obama. I mean, Barack and Michelle. First family, they been talking about them. Just think with the name Barack. Remember, they was going, his middle name is Hussein. This is what you going through. You got to think about it. Just go back to his grandparents. Remember, they called him Barry. And Barack said in his book, he heard his grandparents say some things that was strange. I mean, it kind of shocked him. Not saying they didn't love him. Let's be honest. You can grow to love, but this is nothing new. This is how America was. Fact, because they'll stop his money, blind intelligence. This is nothing new. We acting like, just look how the mayor here said he would lose his voting base if he would have fired them fire chiefs. Just think about it. when your own to be like, listen, regardless what we want to say, he knew right then it came down to the black and white. It came right down what he said, I don't want to lose my voting base. But it showed you what it's about. It's about the money, but we don't care about ourselves like that enough. That's why you can see other people saying the other nationalities. They coming in now, you looking at and they creating in this problem. I'm gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? People, they creating it. Okay, we got Black History Month. Now I get it. They want everybody else want theirs, but they keep forgetting. Y'all didn't die to get this. I'm not saying y'all didn't have y'all fights. Y'all fights was at y'all. We weren't able to go back. So y'all can keep y'all language. All we know is English. And then what we get taught, you want to go through school and pick up some new ones. And that's what's crazy. Like some of this stuff, then you hear about what's the even with the TFO, the one Shakur Stevens just whipped his ass, how he talked about blacks called us monkeys. Where did they get this from? Even when I watched the Soprano movies, when you go watch the one about Hesh, when Hakeem Bodine or whatever, the one actor, and go watch the Soprano when he was trying to come back and get the rights to the song that Hesh, he was a Jew, and he a Jew in the Soprano. When he gonna tell him, and I hate this shit when I hear that, oh, we was the first, the whites used us when you was running around the jungles. Like, are you like? I mean, this just the stuff that they put out here. Everybody think that the blacks that they brought over here was running through the jungle. They was just this primitive race of people. Like, they how you think that they don't got places like just Africa is just not modernized. Like, they really running through the caves. Like, they want to keep that image out there like that. They don't want to tell you this part of Africa that is industrialized. They want to tell you about the warlords. They want to go and tell you how they doing all this for other people, but they not telling you how they doing the blacks here. So they're going to overlook that slavery part. They're going to overlook all the stuff that they did. You can pull up on a kid. Why you think a police officer can pull up when they see a black can kill him, but you see Dylan Roof? Because you would consider 3/5. Yeah, but people are look right, and our money is only being held up by our military. Good morning, Lenore Seal. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, but look at the other ones that was here. But let's just go with this. Look how they say Columbus discovered America. How was America discovered when it was here already? Like, this new stuff, that's just like, no, that's just, even, listen, man, even down to the history books, if you go look, they give us such a small, well, I knew when I was in school, I don't know what now, they probably ain't got nothing with black history in there. The stuff they want to give us, and they justify it. The facts, but this is the stuff that we've been programmed for it. This is why we programmed for it. That's why you can see a black can get on that police force and forget and can watch. Can watch other cops whoop some. Listen, you go on TikTok, you can see on X where you see the brother was getting the white cop just as busting him in the face. The other police and they say, "What I do?" And they think, "Oh, because you got sued, you got a few dollars." Like, who want to get their ass whooped for nothing in front of their people, and because you get a few dollars, that's something. This is where we at. You get a few dollars, you get your ass whooped, and that's supposed to be something. We supposed to be like, yeah, you know. And then you got to look at these motherfuckers smile in your face, knowing ain't nothing going to happen to them. That same thing with the councilman in the first one. Knowing ain't nothing going to happen to him. That's why you can see he coming on here, the council be talking back, because he know nothing going to happen. They don't care. America don't care about no women. They be saying that. They only care when they want to prosecute who they dislike. That's the only time. Because you think that they didn't want them girls to go get justice. Remember, they went back to some 60 shit on Bill Cosby, allegedly. Because they wanted him. You had the DA at that time that ran when they cut him a deal. Did my man get in trouble? Went back on the deal, and he used that to lock up Bill Cosby because he knew what? He knew a lot of them people in that area will want to like Bill Cosby. Just do the math when they say, oh, you go to court, you're going to be judged by your peers. Show me where your peers be at that be in them when you go on the court, the jury. Let's be honest, we only 12% of the population, or if that, like I say, let's just say 50 million. And that's spread it out through 50 states. Do the math on that. Just do the math on that. And then see the rest, and let's see who coming to who gonna be up in them jury selection, who they get. Look, they set this whole thing up for them to win and us to lose. Why you think they so mad right now? And I know a lot of people gonna get mad. What I'm saying is just the truth. Why you think when the Democrats, and I keep telling y'all, this beef is between the conservative and the liberal. And I ain't talking about the blacks. Let's just go ahead. I ain't talking about none of them melanated. Let's be honest. The few, just look at the Latino community that voted for Trump and he getting rid of them. Just think about it. They voted for their own madness. Even the Arabs, they voted for their own madness. All the stuff that's going on, they voted for it. But they didn't hear when we've been crying about how we being mistreated. And you voted for your own madness. And ain't nobody saying nothing, because I know I didn't vote for him. Voted for Kamala. Yeah, facts, Mama Quill. Yeah, but that's the thing. They didn't go after Puff Daddy. See, we ain't been even with Puff Daddy. When Puff Daddy called out that billionaire company, Diageo, about the liquor, about how he got did, what happened to him. It ain't until you start talking back. Look, they give us money to dog our own people, to look down on. That's what they do. They done trained us so good that if we get money, you supposed to leave. And I'm not knocking Gorilla, what she did with her money, but I'm telling y'all, family, I got $1 million. Just I got 10 million. I'm telling you, 810 gonna be cool. My family gonna be cool. I'm gonna take care of the home, but ain't it? No, we gonna, cause we are taught to, oh, you just gonna get this money and they gonna mess it up. Why would I want to go party with motherfuckers who didn't even know who I was until I got famous? All of a sudden we then became friends. Just think about it. Look at all of them who might you get in the industry. They don't like they want to help you survive. Have y'all seen the industry, how these people play on people? These your friends? Let's be serious. Look at Ray Lewis and Shannon Sharp. Ray Lewis forgot what he done. Get on shows because he wanted to go along with the NFL. He's just a good boy. And he felt like Shannon Sharp was getting all that extra time and, getting that money, found another way to get it. It was jealousy that came in. If you go listen to these stories, all that is jealousy with us coming in, like, because you can be part of the clique. You got the money like that Boule. Thinking how they did it back then to now, it seemed like the Coons ain't did nothing but took over. All they do was dog each other out. Just look at the Kings of Comedy, why I couldn't go. You had, and people highlight these people, Steve Harvey, and how he did. He can talk shit about people, but see, because he can smile because it's the money game. It's the money game. And that's why he can get how to think like a man. How you gonna do that as soon as you got some money? You went with the typical things they say in Hollywood. When you get the 100 million, you gonna get your light-skinned woman. And Blunt gonna break him down. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just saying. Oh, you got just go back and look at it. Said that Miami, it's a Miami Latino lady who was on stage campaigning for Trump, and they deported her husband months after. She mad now. LOL. They get what they supposed to get. Cause they the fools. They not paying attention what's going on. They steady thinking, oh, they just gonna do this to the blacks. They just doing this to the African American. Oh, they're gonna be coming after you. When have they ever stopped coming after us? That's what I get mad when I'm listening to this. When did they ever stop? A lot of the advancements got because we was getting ass dog sick on us and this and that. No, they coming for y'all. Have you studied Rosewood? Have you studied Brownsville, Chicago? Have you studied Black Wall Street? It's been plenty more. Plenty more. I'm just giving you the surface ones. Have you studied them? So y'all mad because they came to Dearborn or they came to Minnesota. No, that's how they will come for you. When they want you gone, this is what they do. This is nothing. Oh, don't get me wrong. I told you I seen it. Facts down there, man, but they celebrate him. This is a person that they celebrate, Steve Harvey. Ain't nothing but a nigga that got some money and thought he got bigger than the program. That's all. That's all he is. He just got bigger than the program. Yeah, but see, they don't want facts, concrete. But that's the problem. This is what you got to look. But people acting like he went this stuff they knew about Trump. They didn't see, but they don't care when it's about money, common sense. They knew who Trump was. All it was, Al Sharpton would have still been cool with him. They got their marching orders. This wasn't nothing new. They got their marching orders. They been knowing who he was. That's why he be calling them out. Why you think he go at him? Because he probably like, we was all cool before now. Even with the Clintons. This ain't nothing new. Even with the Epstein, the Clintons setting him up. No, all of them should be jammed up. But we keep giving the Clintons and they forget about the 95 crime bill. That people forget about Biden said he didn't want his kids going to the school with blacks. Yeah, but Katie, because they don't do no studying. They forget about race mixing. They forget about a lot of this. This like when they say in Puerto Rico, just look what is who also on the same like listen, we go through a lot of this. Like I'm not mad. To me, I see what Jay-Z them doing. When they did like listen, they've been trying to get away from blacks in America. And we just haven't realized that yet. That's why they keep propping different people up. That's why you will see they get a lot of and this how crazy this is. Remember, they was mad they had American actor playing the African a foreigner, as I say, playing somebody else. But if we play now, they come over here and you see a lot of the men from London, blacks that's coming over. They want the American roles. That's what is crazy. But if we played there, they have an attitude. But see, the division is being bought by the people who run this thing. Hey, facts, cuz they've been running the same play, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Nobody saying nothing. It's just that they on their asses right now. They frustrated. Like I said, let me see. Sir Gregory, good morning. Good morning, Mickey. Remember, Trump was a Democrat before facts. And they loved him. The Clintons, he was everywhere with them. Say back in the day, they had white men playing Indians and didn't see nothing wrong with that. Keep telling them. They don't see nothing wrong with that. But this the game that we sitting up here playing. Like I feel like black should have been separated from their asses. Y'all been wanting us gone. Did you forget when Biden said, blacks, y'all need to hook up with the Latinos? Yeah, y'all, we keep forgetting that. But I ain't saying the Republicans is not no better, man. The Republicans is far from being better. If you go, listen, family, go back and pull up Pat Buchanan. He was on CNN called Death to the West, the book he wrote. You're going to see what he talking about. He going to tell you they didn't need to because he said basically bring in, invite. But see, that's why I say the beef is between the conservative and the liberal. America's probably more conservative whites than it is liberal whites. Let's just be honest. The Democrats need immigrants and blacks to vote for they can win. And if they didn't, you're gonna keep having a Republican president. They needed this. But the conservatives saying, look, fool, we're gonna be the minority. They don't want to put it out there and saying that, but you can see their actions. You can just see the actions. Now you're starting to see some because everything is about money. They don't want to work them jobs. How you think America got rich? Like if you have free labor for damn near 200 some years, 300 years, what you thought you was getting? Yeah, they got mad at hell over a black woman playing Ariel in The Little Mermaid. This is what they do. Listen, they got a fictional motherfucker. If you go to Philadelphia, I was there, Rocky. Ain't whooped nobody ass in real life. They made a statue, a fictional character from a movie, and put a statue up in Philadelphia. Sylvester Stallone, a fictional character, Rocky Balboa. Some can go with that was the story of the great white hype, however you want to look at it. But it's the picture of Rocky Sylvester Stallone. Well, good morning, Rose Gaddis. But I'm just saying, this is the stuff that we're going. We forget about the 95 hate crime bill. We forget about what Biden fires whites want blacks to go to the same school. We can go back and pull it up. Regardless of whatever the rhetoric was, Trump ain't going to be the last racist president that America going to get. And this ain't like Trump is the first one. So you gotta understand the family. It is what it is. It ain't gonna be the last one. He ain't the first one. Ain't gonna be the last one. But Michelle, if you go back and look at the Epstein files that they overlooking that little conspiracy thing, look at all the people he had stuff on. Why ain't nobody going to jail on that? Why R. Kelly ain't not let out? And they said young girls. Even with the Jay-Z situation and the Pusha T. Like, I mean, like, my thing is, I hate that the brother Jay-Z might be the one they put the fall on. Because you know shit rolls uphill, shit rolls downhill, not up. So I hope he don't be the fall guy, him and Pusha T. I'm just saying, but if you look at it, ain't none of them gonna really push that issue because it's gonna be, they look at them as upstanding people. But over in the UK, they prime minister ass is in trouble for playing games. Playing with this Epstein stuff. Ain't that something? A real champion. A real champion. Statue still on the city Joe Frazier from. That let you know all that you need to know. I don't know why we keep playing this game. I don't know why we keep playing this game. Facts, Donnell Meredith. People forget about Engler. The governor of Engler, Michigan. Yeah. They keep forgetting. It ain't, listen, man, family. Y'all can keep playing. Flint, you can drop Michigan right in the deep heart of the South and couldn't tell the difference. You can bring Mississippi, switch them out. Bring Mississippi here, drop us down there. And wouldn't nothing change. You'll see the same little BS. Couldn't even tell. You can look in the school system. You just had kids calling the basketball, but this ain't nothing new. But look at the situation. The Flint School Board, all of them should be took out and just moved. You get put out of Flint. The school board superintendent, the whole office down there, the administration ought to be gone. Well, you gonna force people got to send their kids to cities that don't even want them in there. Let's be honest. Them Grand Blanc don't really want our kids. Them Swartz Creek don't want our kids. They want them so they can play basketball or football. Now, they take the athletes, but they don't want us out there. And we got just think about the kid that was on the basketball team, but that probably wasn't his first time hearing the N-word. Yeah. Hey, Alan, they showed you they can change the rules. Just think how they did Michael Vick. They changed the law to convict Michael Vick and changed it back. They show you how they can do it. And then nobody blink an eye. Didn't say nothing. Gave that man some time, didn't say nothing. And then what the NFL do, we let you come back. Oh, you got some money. That's what they call, we made it even. Come on. They letting people out who done did 30 years, we give you $4 million. Wow. But I'm out there and they're old man, really? Like this the game that they play. And then half the people probably lock them up. They can't go back and dig them motherfuckers up and get them time. Said Mickey question. What would happen if all of the other ethnic groups denied blacks food, restaurants, and retail service? Where would we go? To somebody else? We'd probably be going back to the all-white restaurants where we started at. But I'll tell you this, there ain't enough for them. They'd lose their money. Them restaurants probably wouldn't be open long because, we love some Chinese food. You know that. We love us some, taco houses, shit. probably be shut down if they just depending on them. Facts. See this right here. The top floor of the Masonic Temple was where the Triple K meetings would happen in downtown Flint. Wow. But I think we cook our own food. Shit, we should have taco houses. We cook enough of them in the black houses. Why you think a lot of them businesses open up in the ghetto where the blacks at, Sherry? They do that because they know we would be the ninth richest country on how much money we spend out. Just imagine if we kept that in and we shopped at our own places. We went to our own. I mean, like everybody else do. When you go look at these, I mean, just look around Flint. You starting to see stuff, which it should be in a community. It should cater to Hispanic community. It should cater to if you're a Colombian. It should cater to because it should. If your people come in shopping there, just like our store should cater to us. You know what I'm saying? But we've been so used to shopping, we've been so used to spending our money outward. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying what we could do. We had Woods. We forgot about that. They still open. They'd just be the new billionaire, the new millionaires, like the Black. We got different ones. I guess you had to eat at Spuds, with Tasty Treats, 810 Munchies. I mean, we got Bella, food trucks there. We would get fed, beloved. That's one thing. If they stopped us, we just take our money somewhere else. But the question is, could they survive without us spending our money with them? That's the question. Would they still have a restaurant here, or would they have to pack up and go somewhere else? That's the real question. I do, but see, but we not united, so we gonna come that way. Yeah, I mean, but see, for even them having meetings here, look how we subjugated to that. But they have people thinking that's not serious. Yeah, we had local economic among facts. Just think about the Negro League. That's what you really the baseball, Major League Baseball wasn't making money. The Negro League was. Where'd she get her food from? What you mean she ain't ate from Flint? Let me see what Denise said. Did y'all catch that video when John Baker, that's doing the grocery store and gas station food videos, when Tanya Burns said she wouldn't and hasn't eaten food from those grocery stores ever? Oh, from no grocery stores? Facts. We'd be back eating our own stuff, but would they let us handle it? Because they'd be like, oh, it's going to be some new millionaires made up. I'm just saying, look what it's doing. If we took over our own communities, but just think about it, we don't own none, even with the grocery store. Do we own where you can get your stuff from? The farmlands? Do we own the meat packaging stores? Like, cause remember, if you do try to buck the system, you can start not getting packages for damn near 1 or 2 months. Facts, Sir Gregory. Thank you. Oh, no, beloved. I see exactly what you're saying. Exactly. Yeah, we wouldn't. Yeah, but they will be hurt. They'd be trying to burn down our shit. Well, y'all gotta come back to us. They be making all type of pleas. Just think about it. The Montgomery bus boycott, that hurt us. That hurted business. That hurted business. But see, we don't know how. And Brother Robert's been saying that. So I always say, but see, we don't know how to do it because we're not gonna get together. Because we're gonna have somebody that's gonna go across. That's gonna cross the. Go across the. Go cross the line. I'm gonna do it because I ain't like them. Yeah, but do we own any black butcher shops? That's the thing up here. Do you own any black butcher shop? I'm not saying, listen, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad showed you the way, how the nation built their own. You can have a farmland. You can have that. But do we got, just look how the black farmer getting froze out. You know why, Sherry? They not. You know what? They not gonna go there. They not because they've been so programmed to go on to Myers. They've been programmed to go on to Kroger's. They've been programmed to go to all these different ones that they've been going to for Walmart, Sam's for then in 20 years, and some 30. So just imagine you've been going these places for 20 and 30 years. And then you gonna build a grocery store, and the person they automatically gonna stop what they know. Cause you know us, we black people, we'll find something to nitpick on that. Well, they didn't have this when I went there. Oh, this went all the way stocked, shelved all the way up. You battling against really time, and can you outlast the what they see you? Because you know we're gonna be now if they last for 10 years, then people will start coming over there. But it's gonna be when new citizens when they move new people in. Right now, we just got people like I don't go shopping at none of them stores that they listed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't go there. And now that I understand the question, I don't go there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't go to none of them. I go to butchers. I sometimes really I be leaving out of Flint to go to go. I'm gonna be honest, I go shop where the white shops at. I'm gonna be honest with you. I go down to the meat markets down. I even go to the Eastern market. Let me be honest with y'all. I ain't just started doing this year. I've been on this shit for like 8-9 years now. I've been doing that, doing that, and we are. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been stopped doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you because that's how I am. I don't play like. Listen, you can get me one time and I'll be done. Like no, I go. I be want to be healthy too. I'm knowing that we ain't getting the top of the meat. Like you can just tell from the grocery store now to back then. I'm just being honest with you. You can tell to now to back then. Like, let's believe me, all them stores he going, I don't shop at them jokers neither. Oh, facts, Denise. Yeah, I'm just saying I don't play with them neither. So let me be honest with y'all, family. And I gotta cut it short, family. I'll be back. Yeah, Jelly, but I'm saying we got a plan. We got to know how to organize and do it. They did it back then, but see, they had a common cause because it was they was having foot on their ass. See, they took the foot off the neck and just got it up your ass right now. Me included, they just got the foot up. They still kicking us in our ass right now. And reason, and that's because we thinking, oh, because we, like I say, because we can go here, we can go here, we can go down to Miami now, we can go to Vegas, we can be around some of them. Oh, we saw Jay-Z done, we saw Beyonce, we saw the 1% of us that be able to be entertainers, or 3% of us. Oh, you see how they dressing, you see this and that. Oh, they got this, they riding on this, but yet we still here living in poison water. See. That's in certain cities down south, the blacks would boycott the grocery stores, and the store owners would have to come and beg the people to come back. Oh, they ain't. You think Myers begging because they know they coming? They know they coming. That's the thing. They know they coming. Eventually, we gonna get it. Oh, God gonna force us. If y'all believe in the book, you go to church every Sunday. You just got to look for a man like Moses. I don't know who y'all ain't looking for the right people. Y'all, I see how the people when they said what happened to all the other ones from to Sodom and Gomorrah, all of that up. I see how it happened because it's like, no, don't you know they still have people playing? You go read the Bible, tell you Jesus came in and they ain't listen, they still playing. You can sit up here, see your pastors, them meeting up with the politicians to do all this and that. Then you see the people still, people in the church, but you see the pastors living out $200,000 houses and maybe a couple of the deacons doing all right. But you look at the flock, some of them hurting. Then if they do something for them, they want to put it on the church. We gave brother this and that. He didn't have this and that. Not just doing it. Go ahead. You ain't got to tell nobody. If you tell them, you'll be the one to tell them, not me. Because they want pastor's a good man. Oh, he brought such and such a car. Damn, how long he been donating? Maybe the money he been donating, you just kept it to the side, was able to go get him a $2,000 car. Come on, family. Only way my bids is gonna get out, you gonna tell it. I don't gotta take pride in what I did for somebody. I mean, like, damn, we want to be recognized. Anything we do, something. When some stuff you should just do out of human nature. But I'm just saying, family, I gotta go because I got an appointment. I'm gonna see y'all later on. I'll be back for counsel. I'm gonna be live in studio. We're gonna see how much they coming to take take today. We're gonna be watching how many people cool, smiling, and everything. And still is to this day. We still is to this day. We still is. The mind has been corrupted. But you know what? We sick boss mentality. It's been a long time. It's hard. Do you think you see what Harriet was saying? She was back there with him when they was really getting dead wrong. We still getting dead wrong. And she said she could have freed more if they knew. Niggas don't think they free now. Cause they can go, cause you wouldn't got you a job on the plantation. And you get told, you see what Boss Man said, go hook up with the Latinos. We talking about immigration. We finna get immigration laws passed, but we ain't finna get shit for niggas passed. I'm just saying, family. Peace and see y'all later on.